vacation and got me here to bring you another, I guess you could say maybe controversial video. Who knows? Probably, somebody's gonna get upset. Everybody gets upset nowadays, so, who am I not pissing off? But here we are again to bring another story of one of success, one of failure. As some have seen, Marvel Rivals has been doing significantly well since its release. Actually, let me see. Let me pop up them numbers real quick because those are juicy. There we go. Okay, so right now we're sitting at about 435,000 people right now. And then let's check out Overwatch. Maybe I should have put Overwatch 2. Oops. Who knows? I think it still works. There. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Overwatch 2. There we go. So yeah, they're sitting at 26,000. Oof. No, that is a hit. But then again, they weren't even that high for the... Let's see, what is this? Back in September? No, not even like November. They were still not even that high. Right? Like, even in November, they were at max like 56,000. So, it's not like... I would say it really does it. Yeah, it probably did do like half of it less now. They're doing half of what they were doing in November, but that's kind of on them. And then if we, just go on what we have here. Marvel Rivals director explains why Concord failed. Thaddeus over here was saying that the game director of Marvel Rivals believes that Concord failed to reach the audience because it didn't add any unique value to the market. Both Marvel Rivals and Concord entered the competitive hero shooter market in 2024, while Marvel's newest title has seen a lot of success. Concord was shut down by Sony shortly after. Within 10 days, that motherfucker shut down. That is a new record for the quickest release to shut down time frame we've ever seen. No game has ever been that fast, but 2024 is the year of the failures of many games and movies that just didn't live up to expectations. Here we go. Sony's hero shooter Concord featured a full cast of original characters, much like Blizzard's Overwatch. While Sony tried to introduce its audience to new heroes, a compelling gameplay, it failed to attract a consistent player base. Unfortunately, Sony announced the closure of Fireworks Studios and after Concord was shut down. After some fans blamed the fact that Concord wasn't free to play, while others believe its failure was due to poor marketing. And honestly, that is another big thing to take into account. When it comes to these hero shooters, they benefit greatly by being free to play and then having the microtransactions, as long as they're not too egregious, implemented into them, so that way that's how they make their money back. Because otherwise, yes, if you're a $40 game, but then you also have microtransactions on top of that, and if the gameplay isn't good enough, you're gonna feel like, why the fuck am I wasting this much money on a game, right? When I can download a free-to-play game, and if I like something enough, I can purchase the skins, while there's also the option of getting free skins just by doing daily bullshit, right? Now, maybe not all the free skins you want are for the heroes you want to play as, but the option is still there. You're still getting something free out of it, so you can't really complain and being like, well, I'm not really getting anything out of the free version. I mean, yes, you are. You're still getting some pretty decent, nice skins out of it. They have a nice Hella skin that if you work along and do the season pass stuff for the free version stuff, you can get a nice outfit for her. And then there's also the Moon Knight outfit that you can get. If you're a Sony player on the PS5, you can get a nice Spider-Man outfit. And then for everybody, you can get an Iron Man outfit as well. Like, it's not like they're not giving you stuff. Like, yeah, as much as it is nice to get, something like the custom Black Panther skin, the ancient Black Panther skin or whatever, or if you have some callbacks to the Deadpool and Wolverine skin for the Wolverine, of course. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool, but you don't have to buy it. It doesn't ruin the game any less. Like, you still use the same abilities, you still kill the same way, right? It's just that now you look a little different. Now you might, and for some of them, you can have a little bit of a different finisher, so that if you're the MVP of the game, you have a little different screen from everybody else that is that character. Like, okay, cool, but like, that's all they did differently. Concord was over here like, guess what, guys? When the character select screen, you can see your pronouns. This one is a they, them. This one is a he. This one's a she. Isn't that great, guys? I really don't give a fuck, okay? Do I look nice? Do I look badass? Do I look like someone that I want to play as? Yes? No? Okay. Even with Overwatch, you can see where that is valid, right? You have so many different body types in that game. You can play as a fucking hamster in a ball. You can play as a robot. You can play as a gorilla. Like, that is pretty cool. Concord, yeah, you had these weird aliens kind of trying to be like knockoff Guardians of the Galaxy. One of them definitely trying to be like Peter Quill / Yondu. No. You can kind of see when something is kind of being like a cheap copy, knockoff of something else, and it isn't being as original as it could be. Not saying that everything isn't based off of something else, but with Concord, you can definitely sense the desperation. Be like, look at how cool I am. Look at how badass and edgy I can be with some of these characters, right? You had that female character with the circle glasses or whatever, kind of being like a Blade-esque character. Like they're trying to emit this new terminology, aura, right? As the kids would say. But nowadays, and as it has been quite often, if you have good character designs, if you have good gameplay, and as long as the pricing matches up, people are going to be willing to play it. There's a reason why so many games have gone free to play while adding in a lot of microtransactions, because it evens out, balances the other end. But if you're charging but not even being that good of a game, people feel more scammed basically out of their purchase. As we continue here, Marvel Rivals director questions Concord's unique value. When Sasser was pitched the idea of Marvel Rivals, he immediately excited, saying, I don't know about you, but when I heard the concept of the game, I was like, oh my god, I want to play as Storm in the game. I want to be Doctor Strange in the game. The director said Marvel Rival gives players the opportunity to embody many of their favorite heroes and villains with 33 characters to choose from and a free-to-play model. It's easy for all players to jump into the game. NetEase Games has even done the whole cross-play compatible with Sony, Microsoft, PC and stuff. So that's another thing that I find really badass, is you're always able to find a match super quick, because you have every single gamer that wants to play this game. You're able to connect to them and, immediately jump into a game. Not saying everybody's good or bad, but, the ease and quickness of it is very satisfactory. Sacer also acknowledged that the gaming market is incredibly difficult to predict. He noted that some games seem like they'll be a success and then they flop, while others seem like they'll be a failure and then all of a sudden attract a huge audience. Fortunately for Sasser and NetEase Games, Marvel Rivals seems to have been an instant success. And, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had no fucking idea this game even existed until probably last week or a week and a half. Was not on my radar, had no idea about it. I think I may have seen, I do remember seeing a footage from Facebook or something like that of a clip of Doctor Strange doing that whole little hack thing that he does, where he can make a portal, and then put it at the front of the enemy team's gate or whatever before they come into the match. Put it there. He's over here on the ledge, and then they fall through and they're just fucking dying and shit. As soon as the match starts, like, okay, cool. But at that time, when I did see it, I was like, oh, okay, it's like Overwatch. Okay. And then not realizing that was actually something that was in development, was going to be released soon. Now having it, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Like, the amount of characters they have, the personality that they've exuded, the difference in all of their play styles is very neat. And as we've seen, I think it's gonna definitely stay on top for a good while. I don't think it will. Here's the thing: when it comes to these kind of games, and I know like the whole thing is like, oh, it's an Overwatch killer, or it's this and that. You can't really predict it. And when you start kind of being a little bit too hubris for your own good, and being like, you know what, this one's going to be the top for a good 10, 20 years. It's like, you don't know that. Like, yes, it has the possibility and capability to do so because of how many heroes we have in Marvel, right? There's already leaks being put out there that we're going to get Ultron, we're going to get Deadpool, we're going to get, what's the name? Captain Marvel. Like, there's Blade. Ooh, that one was really nice. I saw that character design for Blade. That's gonna be nice. Yeah. Blade. Like, these characters have such good opportunity to come back into the limelight, and people figuring out like, oh my god, this is a character? Holy shit. Like Blade is like such a badass one to have. Like, I would definitely be playing as Blade when he comes out. He could be a close combat one. I want to be a black vampire. And then I could bite people just, you know? No. But like, so many possibilities for what we could have. There's even fucking the goddamn cosmonaut dog from Guardians of the Galaxy. That could be like another cutesy type fucking character that we can have. Granted, I don't know what their abilities would be. I think they're telepathic, that's for sure. But trying to think right now, I'm just like, there is such a huge just scope that they can have. I don't know how far and how many characters they're gonna limit themselves. I know other people have been even saying characters like Carnage, he's like the next perfect fit for the Spider-Man characters, right? No, I don't think we should be getting Spider Noir or maybe Spider Pig. Yeah, not too many multiverse stuff. We already have Penny Parker, but like more unique of their own classification type heroes. Like I think, oh yeah, the other lead character was Mr. Fantastic, The Thing. So I'm just over here fucking rolling through of how many people I think have what I know is going to be coming through, and it's badass. But out of all those people I've already said, oh, Ghost Rider, that'd be another one that they can definitely put in. That was not confirmed to be coming in, but would be very easy to implement, right? You can either go with the Ghost Rider with the horse, Ghost Rider, Taskmaster. Oh, Taskmaster. No, it'd be the actual Taskmaster. What else? Oh, you could do Ant-Man. Oh my god, how much of a bitch would he be to be playing against? He's over here fucking shrunken down, all tiny. You're trying to find him. You're like, where the fuck is this bitch? And you have to have a character. He's in your... No. Like, you'd have to be a character that actually can, like, have, like, thermal vision or something and see him. Like, oh, there's that little fucker. Boom, shoot him. Right? They might have a little less health because they're smaller, but, like, the possibilities are endless. Obviously, so many of the X-Men, the Silver Surfer, like, dude, like, the characters that they have at their disposal right now is almost endless, okay? Fucking Hyperion, alright? We're supposed to be getting him soon. These are just characters that I remember and have loved and wanted to see on the big screen. for a no be Beast. Yes, Beast would be a good one to be able to play as, and I could see his gameplay being very much kind of like Berserk Hulk like, where he has like that really good jump distance and all that stuff. My God, like this is one of the best games that could come out for this market, being in a hero shooter genre, right? And the great thing is like not every hero is technically a shooter, quote unquote, right? They don't have guns, but their abilities, quite a bit of them give them the ability to do damage from a distance. And if not, they're close quarters combat, but they do a hell of a lot of damage close quarters, like fucking Iron Fist, right? I could see Luke Cage now coming in, being another person, since he is very much just close quarters. He doesn't have any like space powers or whatever the fuck, but he is just brute force, broken handle, taking a lot of damage and shit. He'd be a good tank. I'm telling you guys, even fucking She-Hulk, that would be another good one that they could definitely add. Yeah, it's kind of Hulk variant, but she could probably be a little bit more acrobatic than Hulk already is, and a little bit faster, being the body type and all that, right? But yeah, the possibilities for this game to succeed is astronomical, with the amount of skins that they could market off of, because of how many different variations of the characters and their costumes have existed throughout the entirety of the fucking comics. Like, say no more. This is gonna be probably one of the best. It's gonna be one of the best games for as far as like cosmetics, right? For these characters. I know Fortnite has some of these characters in there, right? Spider-Man, Hulk, Psylocke, Moon Knight, Iron Man, and stuff like that. I think Cap even, but like this game specifically has the ability to do them a lot more justice and also implement their abilities, right? Because when you're playing Fortnite in those skins, what the fuck? The many mouths? Oh god. Anyways, like when you're playing as any of those characters in Fortnite, you don't have any of their abilities. Yes, you can pick up items that give you those quote unquote abilities, but it's not the same thing. When you're playing Marvel Rivals, you are literally that character. You have those abilities. Full stop. Okay? But oh yeah, last but not again, I kind of what? Skating? Oh yeah. And then my girlfriend's bringing it up to me too about the fact that Overwatch, one of the Overwatch devs or the CEO, whoever the fuck it was, yeah, one of the players or whatever players that were saying how like Overwatch basically invented skating, and one of the because of what is her name, the ice character from Marvel Rivals, copies that. It's like, what do you mean? Her abilities are ice. Even the fucking, kind of drawing a blank right now, but even what's his name, the fucking ice guy from the X-Men, he skates as one of his abilities. Fucking Frozone from the Incredibles skates, right? Because that's just synonymous with ice powers, is that you have ice powers, okay, you can skate on your own ice, because it just makes the maneuverability that much more easy. But no, God forbid an ice user skate. Oh, I'm sorry, your own character, May, in Overwatch doesn't do that. Okay, well, again, she's a little bit top heavy, okay? May's a little bit thick, but like she's more of an Eskimo, right? She's not really the figure skater as what's her name is. Goddamn, I can't even remember the name of the other chick from Marvel Rivals. It's something Snow. God, I'm trying to fucking blank. Whatever. It's been a long video already. I should have already covered this, but yeah, Marvel Rivals reaches 10 million players worldwide and keeps momentum due to the awesome gameplay. Of course. Like, this should just be easy to fucking understand. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? Okay, oh yeah, the fucking abilities. I love this shit. Like these are some of the most fun matches I've ever played. But obviously, also only when I'm playing the character that I want to play as. Otherwise, I'm like, this might be a little mid. Again, little bias there. But yeah, this game has been very nice. If you like multiplayer, you like PvP, you like beating up on people as your favorite superhero, this is the game for you. If you don't like doing that, if you like beating if you like beating on women, go play what's a game with a lot of women? Overwatch. Go play Overwatch. There you go. The joke writes itself, guys. Other than that, hey Shinigami, signing out. It's been a lovely time. Y'all have a wonderful good evening, good night, and good morning. And yeah, Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Okay. Bye.